Anymore, it seems as though anybody that says anything that's true and moral, if you don't like it, kill them. We've got to stop that word from getting out. The truth. People don't need the truth. Yeah, they do. We need the absolute truth. But we also need a moral standard. And somewhere, somehow, people, they who are they, have decided that whatever you decide is moral. That is false. God is the creator of man. God is the one that defines morals. And so they, who are they, decide that, oh, poor Charlie Kirk, he's dead. Well, actually, he's not. He's alive with the Father. But they took him out. He no longer talks wherever, spreading this hideous moral values to those who will listen. Or hopefully those who won't listen, but are curious as to what is it this man has? What is it Christians have that we are willing to step out and say, look, we have come to the conclusion that God, the Creator, has given us the absolute moral values that we should be living by. But the people of this country, who are they, mostly Democrats, liberals, fascists, communists, socialists, and all the rest of them, they have decided that to compromise the morals of a child is okay. Because after all, you're the one that makes the moral values in your life. Okay, go find an 8-year-old and ask him if it's moral to shoot the man that talks about the good of life. You don't know what he'll say. But then, if you sit in his classroom and listen to the teacher, what will you hear? Will you hear a specific moral? Or will you hear, oh, whatever you think is moral, that is moral? No, it's not. It's destroying this country, the society that was built on Judeo-Christian principles. This country didn't just happen to happen. This country is because man knows that God is, that God created, and that we are all under his control. All of us. The death of Charlie Kirk was not just some kind of circumstance or some kind of happenstance or something that just happened because it happened. No. It actually turns out for the good. There are a lot of protests and a lot of coming to Jesus in this world right now. I've seen it in Britain, in Korea, here in the United States. Even though here in the United States they're still trying to destroy. Why? Why would you want to destroy the country you live in? You live here. Why destroy it? Would you perhaps rather live in a garbage heap? in a burned down house? Is that what you would prefer? That's what you're showing. You're saying we want to just destroy, steal it all, destroy it, rape, kill, whatever. That's our moral value. That's a crappy moral value, and it will get you nowhere. Well, actually, it will get you somewhere, but that somewhere is not a nice place to be. It's called hell, or the lake of fire, however you want to see it. But you see, those of us that are willing to speak up and speak out and say, look, man is the creation of Jesus, the Son of God. And living by his moral values is where you find true life. True life. Because he will come into your life, guide you, help you, provide you with the things that you need, and a lot of stuff that you want. But you see, he just doesn't give it to you. You see, the sweet part of this whole thing is when you get it, you thank God. And when you thank God, make sure other people see that you thank God for what he has given to you. That way God gets the glory. Because what I have, I did nothing for it. God gave it all to me. My life, my breath, my dog, my bikes, my car, my house, everything. God gave it to me. I was a poor, living in a gravel lot in a toy hauler trailer. But now I live in a very nice home, and I have 2 motorcycles, a Harley Davidson and a Goldwing. I have a Ford Fusion and a beautiful house. And God gave it to me so that I can do what I just did and glorify God in that he gave it to me. I read my Bible every day. I try to read Proverbs and Psalms and then whatever else before that. And it helps me to grow closer to Jesus, the Creator, the one that wants to be my friend. Because why would somebody create and then just let it go? People don't create to just throw it away. People create to keep it, to use it, to love it, to adore it. That's why we have kids. But in today's society, the ethics and the morals of the children are being compromised big time by the government and the media. And we need to stop it. And I applaud President Trump for all he is doing to try and stop it. We must step in ourselves and help. Do what we can to stop the compromise of morals. It won't work. If we want our kids to have good lives, they've got to live by a moral standard. One moral standard that comes from God and God alone. Give God the glory.